Hi, my name's Kay and I'm from IndigoBlu, and we are a stamp manufacturer from the UK in England, and I'm going to show you some FlitterGlu techniques. So I'm going to start with, we have everything in a little kit, so it's called the FlitterGlu starter kit, and inside you have your FlitterGlu, which is in here, and then we get a nice big pot of gilding flake, some fat foam, a scoochy sponge, a spatula, and of course we have the instructions as well. So these have got some colour instructions for you, so you can always refer to that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we do this, and it's really easy and simple and really great fun. So you start off by cutting a piece of fat foam about this size, and then you take your FlitterGlu. Now the FlitterGlu has got an easy clean nozzle, so you just twist that to open it, and then you put your FlitterGlu onto the fat foam. Now when you first start, I put a teaspoonful on, and that's going to last you about 4 hours worth of stamping. And then you just twist the nozzle, and you can see it pushes out all the excess glue. Wipe that off, and then that's nice and easy and clean. And then with your spatula, I'm just going to rub that into the foam until it all disappears. So basically we're making our own little ink pad, but with FlitterGlu. And what I tend to do is I put it onto an old plate or a tile, and that just keeps the air off it and keeps it nice and moist, just like that. And then get your rubber stamp and just put a little bit of FlitterGlu on your stamp, because a little bit goes a long way and it's really, really strong. And then you just stamp, place, press and peel off. And can you hear that noise? That's perfect, because that's just grabbing hold of that card. Now because it's super strong, you don't want to be on the card for too long. Place, press and peel off. And then I'm going to put that into a bucket of water, and you can see that it just dissolves the FlitterGlu. It is water soluble, so a nice easy clean up. And I actually put my hands in a bucket of water, because then I know I've got rid of all the glue off my fingers. I'll just dry my hands, and I'm just going to put a little bit more on this dot circle background, because this is a really, really detailed stamp with tiny, tiny dots on it. So I want to just show you what this looks like with the FlitterGlu. So I'm just going to place, press and peel off, and then clean that up as well. Now the great thing about this is that you don't have to worry, because the FlitterGlu will actually remain tacky for about 4 days, so there's no rush to get the flake back on. And so I've actually put my flake into the kit box. This is why we have a kit box. So I've dispensed the pot of flake into here, because as you can see it expands when you open it, and you're never going to get it back in the tub. Okay, so this is now our little flake station. And then just make sure my hands are dry, and just put a little bit of gilding flake onto the image. And the one I'm using here is the one out of the kit, which is called Winter Dawn. And you can see it just grabs hold of it, and I move it around until it's all covered, and then all the bits fall back into the box. And this FlitterGlu is formulated so that it will actually stick to lots and lots of different surfaces. So you can put it onto glass, mylar, shimmer sheets, wood, fabric, all sorts of different surfaces. You can't actually wash the surface afterwards, but we are working on a fabric one as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting rid of all the excess flake, taking that off. Let's just put the lid back on here. And then you just give that a rub with your hand, and that's just making sure that all the flake is covering the FlitterGlu. And then this is the magic of the scoochy sponge, because this actually refines all of the detail of your stamp, and it brings out all those lovely lines. And can you see how tiny those dots are on that stamp? just clean that through, and then all these bits that have just come off, I'm going to pop those back in the box and reuse them next time. Just polish that up, then you can see all that gorgeous detail. And here I've actually used a metal embellishment, and I've just put some FlitterGlu on and then just gilded it, just like these keys as well. And also these plaster frames, so you can actually accent all of your work as well. And that's our IndigoBlu FlitterGlu.